Welcome to Mark's Lionel Trains. I'd like to wish everyone out there a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2023. That's for sure. Boy, I'll tell you how time flies. The channel's been around for 2 years now. It's amazing. I can't believe it. It's just been so much fun. I've met so many awesome people out here, and I can't thank you all enough. Today, I'm going to run my first train that I ever purchased back in the 90s, and I'm going to run that conventional control, and I'm going to switch my Power Master to conventional, and I'm going to show you how we do that here. I think this is the best view of the Power Master that I can give you. The program run switches on the left and the command and conventional switches on the right. You just need to switch that one on the right to conventional, and that turns your legacy controller into just a regular transformer. As long as you have a powerhouse transformer to go along with your Power Master, you're good to go. I use the 180 watt power brick there. All right, we will power on the transformer. My entire layout is handled by this transformer since I run command control, and it also runs very well with conventional control. All right, so now our track is on variable power. So this knob controls the variable power on the track, and it also works on cab 1 as well, just the same. So we've already got it on track 1, and track 1 works really well when I want to have the full 18 volts going into the track for command control. But now I want the variable power, so we'll just turn up the knob and see if we can get our conventional locomotives to start. Let's see, I'm turning up the knob. Let's get some power to them. And there we go. Okay, these are the first 2 locomotives that I purchased back in the 90s. That is the Centennial Flyer, and that is the Lionel lines coming around there. And we'll talk about these in a minute. There's a look at the locomotive that I purchased on September 20th, 1997. That's what started it all for Mark's Lionel Trains a long time ago. That summer, I had seen this in a window in Lake Geneva in a little shop there. And I really saw the orange box standing out, and it really looked awesome. So this is when Lionel was transitioning out of the red, white, and blue box back into the orange and blue traditional box. And there's a look at the box that the set came in with the 027 tubular track. And it came with the transformer and a little truck, and it's a pretty nice set. All right, there's a view of the tender, and I have a flashlight shining on some of the cab detail on the locomotive. And there's the boxcar. Very nice boxcar. I was actually able to find a boxcar at America's Best Trains and Hobbies in the miscellaneous bin. So I actually have an extra one of those, which is kind of nice. And the car comes with a Scout Lionel flat car, stake car, I guess. It's very nice. It's a really nice set for a starter set. You know, in 1997, it was, how much did I pay? $159.95, which was pretty nice. That was a pretty good deal. And the lighted Scout caboose, which was really awesome, because the Centennial Flyer actually didn't have a lighted caboose. And yeah, we'll talk about that one in a minute. All right, and that's my first train set. That's what started me on the road to Mark's Lionel Trains, and I really, I enjoyed this set. It's an awesome set. It's really heavy. It's die cast. It's really what brought Lionel, I think, back, at least in the mid '90s after the, you know, the red, white, and blue box era. But yeah. All right, let's talk about the Centennial Flyer, which is a really cool locomotive. And my second locomotive. And I was really excited to get this one. I saw this in the catalog late, and I was able to finally get the Centennial Flyer in December of 2000. And it was $179.95, and that was a good deal. I was able to track one down at Displanes Hobbies. They were the only one that had one, the only shop that had one, so I was lucky to get him. He's really, really cool. They only made 1,000 of these, so you figure a fourth of them are gone, played with, and you know, maybe half of them are probably still kind of good like mine, maybe. But the detail on this is really, really nice. I'll show you a couple things. I'll shine my light on the logo on the pistons there. Really nice little logo they put on this locomotive. And there is a look at the front of the engine, or the side a little bit. It has these real nice marker lights there in the front of the locomotive. It does have a lighted headlight. So it's a really nice locomotive, heavy like the other one is, die-cast. And there's a video of the cab area with Engineer Mark in there. He could probably use a little bit of that Woodland Scenics glue if he was going to remain in there. There's a view of the cab area without Engineer Mark in there. A view of the Centennial Express tender. I haven't been able to get the air whistle to work in the tender, but we'll work on that. I did oil it. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look at it further. And there's a look at the Centennial Flyer box from the year 2000. And the view of the boxcar. This is what caught my eye in the catalog. I saw this boxcar, and I saw the rest of the train, and I was hooked. I had to find one. And this car is the staple of Mark's Lionel trains. This is my marquee car that I've been using the past 2 years on the station, and it's one of the coolest cars that I have. It has the bulkhead ends there, and it says Centennial Express there, and this is the one where I can remove the little marquee and change it to "Thanks for watching Mark's Lionel trains," and we really do mean that here. I really do appreciate everyone watching the channel. It really helps, that's for sure. And then my welcome to, and I used this sign when I didn't know how to edit, so I always put little messages on this car, so it's really awesome. So the caboose is an interesting story because he didn't light, and I was really disappointed that he didn't light up, and it was a kind of a bummer. So what I did was I was able to find the pickup roller that just snaps in there on the back wheel. I hooked up my own light in there, and I have a lighted caboose. I did have to paint the inside of the caboose because it did glow orange, so that did help a lot. So I think we've talked about the trains enough. I think I'm going to run them, and hopefully this video doesn't go too long. And I'd like to wish everyone again Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever, you know, Happy Go to the Movies Day. I know that's very popular on Christmas Day, so. And a Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you very much for all your subscriptions, your comments, your thumbs up. We really appreciate it. All right, let's run some trains.